I know.
Look at me. Go.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
He in the meeting.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. He said right down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. If that
Damn.
continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Anthony Harris on the tackle. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. From the gun, it's Bortles.
Hey, I almost took it, boy. What?
Able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down. It's one of the few things you do on third down. That's a nice start for them in this one.
What you talking about, RD?
Now this is fielded in the end zone. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over first and
10. Y'all been what?
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll take this one out to about the 13. Dante Fowler in on the stop. Speaking of Cook, he continues to be a workhorse in the Minnesota backfield. More evidence of that in Week 7 against the Lions. 25 carries, a league high, 142 yards, 2 more touchdowns, given 8 on the year. In fact, he leads the NFL in both rushing yards and touchdowns.
Slow that thing up, Gino.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. First down throw for Cousins.
God,
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
He should not hit it.
Shotgun, it's Cousins. And this one hauled in
Yeah,
by Rudolph.
I told you that.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
Nah, somebody must have came in here.
12 yards there, first down Vikings.
Damn. Take that thing back.
They'll run the option right here on first down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second and 12, Cousins.
Thank you, man.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming
better go
away
catch
with
him,
the
man.
interception.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
just trying,
40.
man.
That's going to go as a loss.
Different result, different thing, right?
On second and 11 now. Bortles. He's going to loft one deep over them. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Good shit.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Woods, the intended receiver.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. on second down, Cook. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On first down, Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Switch. Left 50. 80 weapons.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins.
Damn, boy.
To the receiver, Thielen. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
Yeah, you don't hear me.
They'll run with Cook. And he will take this one.
Good play, man.
End zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football.
Yeah, for now.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
He playing me.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah, I had some of that too.
Yeah. A few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
For now, there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Give me this, man.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Go ahead, down. I thought he flicked the damn ball.
This return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception, Cousins.
Boy, get the hell out of here. Gino, I know you seen that. Yeah. You sat there and watched the goddamn ball.
And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
No, this is nothing looking.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
I guess I'll get mine second half then. He playing something because he damn sure ain't jump at the ball.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer.
Thank you.
And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Henderson now on 1st and 10. Man, pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one to the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Hey, stand off.
Now a play fake. Bortles. Flush to his right. And that one's complete to Gurley. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing his Bortles on third down.
You caught it?
And a throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on
Niggas
third
dropped
down
it.
so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses.
Yeah, he about to come on out of there.
Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down. That is how you flip field position.
Hold on, while you playing. You can start it, Gino. I'm ready.
Absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you got it.
There you go.
The way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Cousins on first down. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Tight end Herb Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. With that incompletion, let's play a little game here. We'll call it 2 up, 2 down. Surprising team so far, 2 for the good, 2 for the bad.
All right, let's start with the good. The Buffalo Bills. Did you really think they'd be pressing?
No, come on back here.
Deep into the season?
No.
Okay. Carolina Panthers start 0-2 with Cam Newton, undefeated without him. How about 2 down? The Atlanta Falcons. I thought they'd press for a playoff spot. And the Los Angeles Chargers.
How about the Browns at 2 and 4? I thought you'd put them in there.
I didn't expect them to be the team others thought in preseason. I thought they might contend for a playoff spot, but it doesn't surprise me overall.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan.
The hell with that?
He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime
Ah,
report.
bitch, yeah.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Cousins now from the 50. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
He'll dump this off to Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. Cousins now to throw on first down. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
He's coming.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And the pressure gets to him again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Final play of the half, Cousins. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing.
Quick strip. The ball's out.
Wow. That ball gets knocked through, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. They run again on first down. Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Looking to throw on second down. Cousins. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line.
I'm on DJ, yo. Send it to me. DJ.
First down.
Who is that talking?
Cousins. Looking deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
I seen it came through fly, nigga. Except for the nine.
Confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
A second down throw for Cousins.
Hey.
It's complete to Diggs. And this is going to be another first down as
Belly
the
up
tackle is
my
going to
nose.
be made at the Rams' 29-yard line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe
under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
What color is
Throwing on second and long. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know, the rhythm seems off. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I don't know why, but it's
He made me,
to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game, because you can it's all on him, all eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead, he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet, the little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all, and a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm going to throw behind him. I'm going to repeat.
Another tote for the work.
Right past.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. To throw, Cousins.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Cousins now perfect since the second
Might
half
well,
started.
might well lose rest of the game. You try to get Alabama starting quarterback too.
Working out
And
of
you
the
get
gun.
quarterback with and a head coach.
Complete. It's Johnson. Johnson on its poke free. Football's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the fumble recovery. Gone. He gets it to Cooks. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Great start to the second quarter. Better than 30 yards. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled, it led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
They run it again with Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
On play action, Cousins. He's going to air one out. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
You cut the game off.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get it. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Bailey got the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told. This is taken down back shy of the 20. Set to begin the next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Another try after the 1st down sack. Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Goff. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here.
When you want to go defending, bro.
That forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
On 1st down, Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Cousins here to throw. And he floated one out there incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come 1st and 10. Cousins to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Cousins gives way to Cook. The Rams going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Here's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Then he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now a first down throw. Gone. And that is incomplete. 17 seconds now on the clock here. Looking again in the direction of Woods, and that'll bring up second down. Gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Third and long. It's gone. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now it's gone. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. This a 33-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end.